You have to understand that sometimes you need to look between the lines. Like, people are not going to be straight up with you. People might be friendly with you because they don't want to be mean to you, but you have to be able to read between the lines and how they're acting to see if it's worth pursuing or not, right? Like, for example, like I might like meet someone in the gym and he's really friendly with me and I think that he fucks with me a lot. So I'm like, yo, we should lift sometime. And he's like, oh, like I got this test coming up, so I'm gonna be really focused on that. So I'm just gonna lift on my own this week. Then you're like, oh wait, yeah, let's lift after your test. Like let's lift next week. You're like, oh yeah, but I'm actually changing my split and I'm gonna be going at different times. Like, oh, I can go whatever time. Like the thing is, like, you have to understand when people make excuses, they're just too scared to tell you the truth that they don't want to live with you. You have to read those social cues. The second someone puts a block of resistance, like, oh, I have a test coming up. Like I get this a lot with the podcast because although like I might have 103 episodes, but I asked someone to be on my podcast. Like 50% of them say no, you know? And you learn with time, like when you can just like, talk to someone and based on the tone of their voice, you can find out do they want to be on my podcast or not. And you don't want to push people who don't want to do it because they're just going to resent you for it. All right. And it's the same thing with building friendships. You have to understand that the second someone puts up a block of resistance, you back off. Be like, okay, yeah, that's fine. Just let me know in the future. All right. Because if they genuinely did enjoy talking to you, which does happen sometimes the excuse is genuine. Like sometimes I do have an exam coming up and can't lift this week. They're like, oh yeah, that's all good. Like let me know if in the future if you're free. And they do come to you in the future, like lifting with you. Then you can tell that it was a real excuse and they actually fuck with you. But you have to be able to read social cues. Like for example, four of my friends were playing spike ball one day, and I come out and I was with my other friend and throwing the frisbee around. And I asked him if like the two of us can hop in and play spike ball, and I could just tell by the tone of their voice that they were doing their own thing, and they were like, nah, like they didn't want to like play with us. I was like, whatever. They didn't say that explicitly, but they kind of were like, oh yeah, we'll see. Like you can tell by people's tone of voice, and you don't want to push it. You want to back off and be like, yeah, whatever. Like you need to, like it sometimes pisses you off because you just want people to be upfront and straight up with you, and I get that, but the thing is that you do the same shit and you just don't realize it. All right, like the truth is like it's when people kind of make those excuses, but they're trying to just like back away from you, like they're just hoping you get the hint, and you need to be the guy that gets the hint. All right, when people don't fuck with you, you need to be logical about it and not emotional about it. If you're the one person that in the group that they don't want to hang out with, like you need to be able to read the social cues to understand that. And there's many things that people will do, and the main thing that you can pay attention to is when they give an excuse to why they can't do something, just back off. Like don't push them further. Don't try to solve their problems. Just like let them be, get the hint, and move on. Because there's so many more people out there to approach and become friends with. And if it's happening frequently, then you probably like miss some of the steps back here. Like you probably aren't providing value. You're probably not obsessing over other person. You're probably a boring NPC. Like if you've fixed those things, again, that's why I put them in this order. Then when you actually have a negative social cue, then you can back off